Hi guys, welcome to tonight's video. Tonight on the menu we have something really special. This is a subscriber requested sponsored video and we are having BLT sandwiches. I have made 2 of them because they are one of my favorite things. So I thought, why not? And then I also have some cucumber and some green pepper cut up with a little bit of ranch on the side, just as a little additive. So the requester and sponsor of this is Derek. Some of you guys might know him in the comments. He and I kind of chat back and forth on Instagram every once in a while. And he asked me if I would do some BLTs, and abso-freaking-lutely, I will eat BLTs anytime. So here we are. And I also thought, because kind of doing subscriber stuff, that I am going to answer some questions that you guys asked me a few weeks ago. I told you guys I wanted to do like another get to know me style video. So I just thought, it's been a few weeks because I was sick, I'm still sick, but I'm back. So I just thought I would answer some of those questions for you guys today. I do need to get into these though because these are delicious. They are cut in half. They are not cut corner to corner. That is just my preference. Just want to show you guys. Look at how beautiful it is. I'm so excited. I didn't even make anybody else's dinner tonight. I was like, you guys can do it. Like, all this stuff's on the counter. I definitely forgot to put salt and pepper on them. It doesn't even matter. It tastes so good. Excellent, excellent idea. He did ask me a few weeks ago to do it, but I was too sick, which he knew. But I'm so glad I'm feeling better because I've been thinking about them since you asked me. I'm just gonna put that on my lap. I have ginger ale again, as usual. My Lanta. So good. So I pulled out my other phone because I record on my main phone. And I just took some screenshots. So Momo L asked, what do you do for a living? I am currently a department sales manager at a sports store here in Canada. In the town I live in, but it's all across Canada. I don't like saying specifically where I work, but I am a manager, as well as I am the visual merchandiser for our location. I really do like what I do. Retail is just so, like, one of those things. You can either do it. I mean, customers suck sometimes. Don't get me wrong. There's probably so many stories. But it's like, you can either like know how to deal with people or not work in retail type of thing. So I don't mind being a manager. Yeah, that's what I do. I'm a manager at a retail store. I feel really bad because my boss just texted me a while ago and asked me how I was feeling, and I unfortunately just like unleashed on him. It was like my vision was so bad today. It was so blurry. I haven't really slept great because of my cough. So, and then after I was like, sorry, that was a bit of a rant. I'm like, I just don't feel good. Anyways, if you were, and there's still a couple more questions from her. If you were able to have one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Ugh, easily pizza. Pretty sure it'd be easily pizza. You can have it so many different ways and so many different toppings. And what is something you hate eating? Honestly, I don't know. I don't think I really hate. I would have to probably have like rapid fire, like, will you eat this, 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 and this? Because I'm really not that picky. Oh my god, do you guys not just like love BLTs or sandwiches in general? I'm like so like comforted by this that I'm like scrunching myself up. Sorry. I can like feel myself doing it. I don't know. What's one food you guys don't like to eat? Because I honestly, like, I don't like things like Hamburger Helper. Like that style of food. I don't know what it is. Or like Kraft Dinner. I'll eat it, but I have to have like a super craving for that. I don't know. That's a kind of a tough one for me. I'm really not that picky. And what are some of your biggest pet peeves? I don't like, a pet peeve is when someone doesn't have a sense of humor. Like if I say something funny and they don't laugh and I'm like, what? Or they get annoyed when other people laugh, but it's clearly something funny. When customers think that they're right and they do that stupid, well, the customer's always right. And it's like, bitch, no. Where are you from? That's not a thing. Who told you that was a thing? I don't like when, I don't know, I feel like my husband is like a lot of my pet peeves. I don't like when people chew with their mouth open. Just kidding. That's not bad. I'm sure I have a ton. I probably should have looked at these questions really before I sat down to answer them. Erica Adriano says, what are your top 3 favorite movies or shows? Supernatural, Gilmore Girls. I don't know. Those are my 2 favorite shows, I would say. I'm like trying to look around in my room to see like what else, because I have so much like memorabilia from like movies and TV. I don't know. I can't like pick a third one because then it's like set in stone. Which clearly it's not. Oh my gosh. I'm like in heaven right now. I'm like trying to think of what I've watched. Doctor Who is a really good one. I don't know. What do you like to do for fun? This. This is what I do for fun. No, really though, and it sounds so silly now. I watch TV and I watch a lot of movies, even though I just couldn't like think of 3 things. But like to pick my favorites, I need like every genre. I need to be able to pick from like each genre, which maybe I should do that sometime. But I watch TV. I like to read a lot. I do a lot of reading. I write in journals. Not like anything really specific. I don't know what the banging noise is. Downstairs. Yeah, I don't know. I just do a lot. I bake, hang out with friends, smoke weed. That's not really like a activity, but like it can be, because if you're hanging out with me and I'm a little bit like, things can get interesting. Excuse me. Also, weed is legal in Canada, so no one can really come for me on that. Nathan and I talk on the phone a lot, so that's something that I like to do for fun. If we weren't like in lockdown, I would really just go out, go for dinner or drinks with friends, hang out with my kids and my hubby. How long that was from Erica. This one is from Kelly Johnson. How long have you and Scott been married? We have been married for, it'll be 10 years this year. Yes. It'll be 10 years this year. So we've been married for 9 years. And if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? And Kelly and someone else asked me that too. iHook 2ABQBC asked me that too. Oh, they asked for travel. So where would if I could live anywhere in the world? I don't know, to be quite honest, because like I've never really been anywhere. So I don't really know if any of the places that I would like want to go would be like where I would want to live. But I can tell you, this is just so good. I like I made the bacon earlier, cut the tomatoes up, and the lettuce is like fresh. Ugh. I always thought I wanted to live in California. It was just like one of those places to me. I could never explain it. I just wanted like warm West Coast, like, I don't know what it was. You know, you see it on TV and it's like, oh my God, California. And I'm sure it is. To live there. I've been there twice. I do love it there. I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough one for living. But traveling, though, if I wanted to travel anywhere in the world, it would be, I want to go to like Ireland, Scotland, England, Italy. I would love to go to Germany. Yeah, a lot of places like that. I want to go to Japan. Oh, excuse me. I would love to go to Hawaii. Like, but even in Canada, I would love to go up to BC. I've never been out there. I've never been all the way north in Ontario or Montreal or out east, out west. Just put me somewhere. That's where I want to go. Oh, but what I was saying was before about living is that, because I think I cut myself off like mid-sentence. If I could live like on a lake, like where Carrie Blaze is living. Do you guys know who Carrie Blaze is? You guys should check out her channel. She just like walks out her door and there's a lake. Or like if I were to walk out my back door and there was like a beach or like mountains, like I don't need to live in like a gigantic house. I need to live like within my means, but like if I could just go outside and see the beauty that is like our world, magnificent. Warm weather wouldn't hurt, but I also like being in a climatized, like there's different climate here in Canada. So yeah, that's my answer for that one. And then yeah, the travel one, that's all. Excuse me. All right, I gotta eat some more of this because this is too delicious. Yeah, I'm still like in my head about the message that I sent my boss. I just like was so frustrated at the time because he's been like, "How are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm like not good, but like blah blah blah." But this time I was like, okay. I actually feel better now that he like kind of knows like exactly how I'm feeling. Jewel W asks what's your favorite YouTube channels to watch or YouTube channels. She also asks what is my least favorite food? Just like the other question, but like I honestly am like still trying to think of like what food I don't like. I haven't never tried like a lot of the seafood, so I can't be like, oh, I don't like seafood. There's not really food that I'm like, oh, ew. Favorite YouTubers? I honestly, I like watching Philip DeFranco every day, Philly D. He kind of does like a news report-ish type thing. Like all my mukbanger friends, like I'm like, Angelina Spicy's one of my favorites. There's so many I could probably go through. I've just been watching a lot of Angelina lately. I mean, all of like my peeps. Carrie Blaze, I mentioned to you guys, Kaden Reese, Riri. Why am I drawing a blank of everyone that I know? Make It or Bake It with Beth. Girl, you need a recipe, go check her out. There are so many crumbs. I don't know if you guys can, like, you guys understand how much crumbs is on the other side of this cutting board. Cody Ko, I watch a lot of his stuff is funny. He's like a comedian. Noel Miller, like the TMG guys anyways. There's like so many like random I never used to miss a David Dobrik vlog, but he's like just doesn't post anymore. I kind of want to go onto my YouTube now and see like who I'm subscribed to on my other channel. Because on this channel, like my mukbang channel, I'm like only subscribed to other mukbangers. Like this is where I watch like all my mukbang videos. And on my like vlog one, that's where I watch like my vlog videos that I like. KK and Baby J, they're like a family vlog. Yeah, Philip DeFranco. Trixie and Katya. Do you guys know who Trixie and Katya are? You do if you watch Drag Race. They do, they're on like the Wondrous, World of Wonder, channel, and the two of them together, absolutely hilarious. Deaf Noodles does some like good comedy stuff. Really random, like I don't really have like a favorite. I just like to watch like a lot of videos. That's just facts. I don't know. I watch a lot of people. Get back on there. Well, thank you guys so much for the questions. I do still have one more. What's an embarrassing moment or story that happened to you? I don't really have. I'm like one of those people that I don't like to be embarrassed. So I feel like I put myself into situations where it's like, it doesn't happen. I mean, it's definitely happened, but I just like, it's one of those things that's like traumatizing to me. I think because of my anxiety. And I think I've said this before. I don't know. I always just think back to like when I was younger and my brothers used to like, one brother like caught me like making out with a boy and I like jumped off of and he was like, yeah, that wasn't obvious. And I'm like, what? No, like, what's going on? Like, nothing's happening. Like those type of like funny things. But I'm pretty good at laughing at myself. So I think typically if something embarrassing like happens like that, I usually just laugh it off. I think that's all my questions I have. Such a delight. There's so many good YouTubers and stuff to watch for like so many different things. I was just thinking about that and I'm like, ugh, I could just continue to name people like all night long. Derek, you're a genius. Thank you for the idea. Thank you for sponsoring. Thank you for requesting. Thank you for watching my videos and being so super supportive. Love that. Derek's from like nearby here, I think, too. So like anytime I mention stuff from around, he like knows what I'm talking about. So that's pretty great too. If I missed any of your questions, guys, just let me know. I kind of had to go back and pull from from my one post, but I wasn't sure if I put it on a video, but I didn't see anything. Anyways, thank you guys again for all the questions. Thank you again, Derek. Appreciate it. If you guys did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'm smitten. I'm just like ready to go crawl into bed, like take my medication and crawl into bed, because this was, I feel like, exactly what I needed, and I'm glad that I could share it with you guys. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I love answering questions and doing that kind of stuff. So you guys ask me questions whenever. I'm definitely going to do more if you guys want to know more about my life. Excuse me. More about anything. Anyways, thanks guys for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!